roll up on your like Hawaii Five-O. Mac out with my dreads in my Kangol. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. Speaks it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. McCarthy throwing here. Makes the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
36-yard line.
Now pressure coming. Zoom over the middle. It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've got first down from the 31. On play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit, set after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to throw. Here starts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He goes out a little short of the 40. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's thrown deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. On 1st down, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jacob. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On the sneak, here's Dart. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Jacobs trying to run his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Giants 7.
You know, ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Vikings.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Darts out of the shotgun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
Throwing on first down, it's Darts. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pass is caught along the sideline by Slayton. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action with Darts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, here's Darts. Complete out to the right side. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Here goes Darts to the air. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Lion. Panther 6, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Complete to Hyatt. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Lobs this deep down the middle. Wide open, downfield, got it! And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Vikings go up by 19. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Darts looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 49-yard line.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. They're down to their final one in this half. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
19 Tigers.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll go. Here's Dart. This one's caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. Somehow they find 12 yards on 4th and 10. And that's enough to convert and brings up 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife.
38-yard line.
It's the Giants. With it, 1st and 10.
Go. Panther 11. Viking 18. 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 19 Titan. 19. 60 Bucks.
Dart gonna throw again. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Hits him on the out route. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen.
1st and 10.
I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I'm a play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Flush out now to his left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. You know, ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
And 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19 Light. Dragon 60. Check.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Catch made. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Dragon 60. Hey, smash. Street. 19 Lions.
Now Darts. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator job number 1 is?
Stop the run. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's going deep. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Miller on the return.
The Vikings take over.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, go.
He gets it headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready, ready.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Ready. Lightning 18.
Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One play action with Dart. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First down, ball at the 36.
70 Lions, last way.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. First down, ball at the 36.
79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Dart setting in the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Makes the catch. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So that one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing on first down. It starts. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Giants now within one score in the fourth. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5.
34. Giants 29.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They motion a slot man right. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Right side. This is into the hands of Felton. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch into a 2-score game in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now within one score in the fourth. And it's no good. Not the time, you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 12 in the fourth.
I know you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Toss to the man. He's headed left. Ooh, yikes. That two-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Giants 35.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Viking 18. Here we go. Here we go. Hawks 18. Warriors 17.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Minnesota.
Extra point try now from Lutz.
Sliding a 4-point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings go up by 19.
54. Giants 35.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Darts back to throw. Short pass brought in. Space pass to 35. Still fighting forward to the 25. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Fires out wide, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 7-yard line.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bring it. Let go.
There's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Giants 43.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here goes Dart to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
On first down, here's Dart. And they pick him off again! And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they'll put that opposing offense right back at their steal, reeling from that interception.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action with Dart. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
This might
6.
be a free play for him.
31-yard line.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he goes out of bounds, so they come through on the free play and expect them to decline this penalty. That is so heads up, Rock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. Trying to throw this from the gun. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of
The
8.
Giants are going to call their final timeout here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dart going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants putting up points in a game decided. The nose point after is good. And the Giants make it an 18-point game.
Giants 50. Graham Gano.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
38-yard line.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.